This is actually a chronicle of a dream that I had. I titled it The Rainbow Bridge. This is the paper I wrote it down upon when I had it. So I'm going to attempt to read it to you. It is raw, unedited. Uh, there may be some pauses, but overall, this is very interesting. Again, the Rainbow Bridge. It is a barren setting, burnt and brightly silhouetted shards of earth and rock jut upwards within a sea of sand. Really similar to the Utah desert or the Moab area. There's a lot of contrasting colors, but also there's a darkness. A dark in comparison, it's very dark to the bright and yellow orb, um, which is like a sun hovering slightly above the horizon. But the shadows are very compelling, more so even than the vibrant mix of colors which dance in rhythm to the not so distant star's rotation. Compelling, yes, alluring. The darkness hides something, many things, many stories, a grand story. The contrasting colors blur together in my peripheral as my vehicle reaches unfathomable speeds. My consciousness focuses on a cave like opening within one of the rock formations to my distant right. Seemingly little time has elapsed while I penetrate the cave, passing through natural and ancient waterways deep within the earth. Then, surprisingly, into a labyrinth of various colors. All colors of the visible spectrum hide themselves within intelligently hewn openings to either side of my sweeping view. In that instant, I emerge on what my brain tells me is the other side. Too quick, I didn't get all of that, I murmured to myself. My surroundings are similar to where I began. Sand all around me. The sand directly in front of me, just a couple of feet in front of me, bubbles and seemingly begins to boil into two different locations, maybe 3 feet away from each other, just feet away from me. Then bones and skeletal structures rise from the tumultuous sand. Two distinctly different bipedal skeletons rise and face each other. The one on the left is strikingly different from the one on the right. The left skeleton has an exoskeletal head, forearms, and an upper torso, while the opposing biostructure is very similar to that of a human. Before my lips can respond to my interrogation of the situation, the left skeleton faces me and telepathically tells me to watch. The two hovering collaborations of bone simultaneously crash into each other, and I shield my eyes as sand blasts me, and I feel it prick and ricochet off my forearms. But my forearms, they're different. They're now his. Watch, a voice says within my head. Watch. Gladly I respond. The vehicle I am now in is the more insect like being, militant and proud, an officer, aware of a conspiracy, and he has the rank to sniff around without being questioned. I watch as he takes me to the cave. He enters a cavern and travels through the darkness until a tunnel manifests by illumination from within the corridor, which has been manufactured or machine tooled. These are great cylindrical columns, and they rise in succession to form the walls of this passageway. The hall curves in a gentle ellipse. Between each set of columns shines a different color light, so that all the colors of the spectrum are seen as we covertly navigate the hall. In between the columns are chambers where creatures similar to humans seem to be working in the rooms. They are tall, slender, and pale, with long robes, and the colors reflect off of them so as they are the same color of the room. I see their features. I know their demeanors. Their intentions are revealed through rapid memory flashes from within the being which hosts my consciousness. Scenes of collaboration between the hidden beings and the leadership of the other race. The officer uncovers the conspiracy, and war between races happens, destroying all, and both races are annihilated. A flash, a swoosh, and then I return to me, alone, and watch the two fully manifest into flesh and blood style creatures. Then they return to the dust in front of me. I then am given the knowledge of both perspectives. Both beings who were manifest now have imparted their experiences, perspectives, and lives to me, just an astral traveler.